Welcome to the Wonder Garden channel, a place that shares orchid care tips that are simple but extremely useful, helping orchid plants always stay green, grow healthily, and bloom continuously throughout the year. In Wonder Garden videos, I will share care methods that help orchids produce more buds, larger flowers, more vibrant colors, and especially help the flowers remain fresh on the flower spikes for a much longer time. Even more special, they are cared for completely with 100% natural organic fertilizer. When cared for properly, the orchid root system will develop much more strongly, helping the plant absorb water and nutrients more effectively. A healthy root system is the most important foundation for helping the plant produce long flower spikes, many buds, and plump, vibrant flowers full of vitality. Not only that, a healthy orchid plant also helps the flowers bloom more evenly, maintain color better, and preserve their beauty on the flower spike for a longer time throughout the blooming season. To make fertilizer for the orchid plant today, I will use carrots. Carrots are a very familiar food and are commonly used in almost every family. Normally, when preparing carrots, we peel away the outer skin and throw it away. But today, I will use these carrot peels to make natural fertilizer for orchid plants. Carrot peels contain many vitamins, minerals, and beneficial organic compounds that help support healthier plant development, especially helping the leaves become greener, supporting the root system, and stimulating more beautiful flowering. After preparing the carrot peels, I will chop them into small pieces and place everything into a blender. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. Next, add about 500 milliliters of clean water. Then close the lid tightly and blend the entire mixture thoroughly. Blending thoroughly helps the nutrients in the carrot peels dissolve more quickly into the water, helping orchid plants absorb them more easily during use. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. After blending the mixture thoroughly, I will use a strainer to remove all the residue, keeping only the nutrient-rich extracted liquid for use on orchid plants. Filtering out the residue helps make the solution cleaner, avoiding blockage of the growing medium or residue buildup on the leaves and root system during use. Finally, I will dilute the entire solution with about 1.5 liters of clean water. The next ingredient I will add is vitamin B1. You can easily purchase vitamin B1 at pharmacies. Today I will use about 3 vitamin B1 tablets. Then stir thoroughly until completely dissolved in the solution. Vitamin B1 helps stimulate stronger root development, helps the plant reduce stress after repotting, root trimming, or after blooming. At the same time, it also helps the plant absorb nutrients more effectively and recover more quickly when the plant is weakened. Method 1. First, I will pour a small amount of the fertilizer solution into a small cup. Then use soft cotton soaked with the solution, gently squeeze it, and wipe all the leaves of the orchid plant evenly. Wiping the leaves with this solution helps provide a small amount of natural nutrients directly through the leaf surface, while also helping clean dirt and residue accumulated on the leaves after a long period of care. When the leaves become cleaner and more airy, orchid plants can photosynthesize more effectively, thereby helping the leaves become greener, firmer, and supporting the flower bud formation process. During the wiping process, you should gently wipe both sides of the leaves, especially the underside of the leaves, where there are many stomata that help the plant exchange air and absorb moisture more effectively. Please note that you should only use soft cloth or soft cotton and gently squeeze it before wiping to avoid excessive solution remaining in the leaf joints, causing waterlogging or leaf rot. Method 2. Pour the solution into a mist spray bottle. Then spray lightly and evenly around the entire orchid plant. When spraying, you should spray evenly onto the leaves, stem, and even exposed roots so the plant can absorb nutrients more effectively. The fine mist form helps the solution adhere evenly to the plant surface without causing excessive water accumulation, thereby supporting gentle and effective nutrient absorption. In addition to supplementing nutrients, mist spraying also helps maintain stable humidity around orchid plants, supporting healthier root development and stimulating the flower bud formation process. The most suitable time for spraying is early morning or cool afternoon when temperatures are not too high. This helps the plant absorb nutrients more effectively and limits rapid evaporation under sunlight. If maintained regularly, orchid plants will gradually become greener and healthier, develop more new roots, and produce more beautiful flower spikes with more buds over time. Method 3. I will use this solution to water directly around the base of the orchid plant, mainly concentrating around the root system and growing medium area so the plant can absorb nutrients most effectively. For each orchid base, you only need to water about 10 to 15 small tablespoons like the amount I am using. Watering with a moderate amount helps the plant absorb nutrients gradually and more steadily, while also limiting water accumulation or excessive nutrients that can cause root rot and root burn. Especially for Phalaenopsis orchids, the root system is quite sensitive, so supplementing nutrients gently but regularly will be much more effective than watering excessively at one time. When cared for properly, the root system will develop more strongly, helping the plant absorb water and nutrients better, thereby stimulating the plant to produce more buds, larger flowers, and helping flowers last longer on the flower spike. If you have questions or want to share about orchids, please post on the community tab of the channel. Let us exchange and learn orchid care experiences together every day. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. Finally, after mist spraying for about 30 minutes. If there is still too much fertilizer solution remaining on the leaves or inside the leaf joints, use cotton or a soft cloth to gently absorb and wipe those areas again. This step is very important because if the solution remains too long in the leaf joints or leaf gaps, orchid plants can very easily suffer from waterlogging and fungal diseases, especially in humid or poorly ventilated weather conditions. Gently wiping again helps keep the leaves dry and airy, while the plant still retains the necessary nutrients already absorbed beforehand. At the same time, this also helps limit leaf rot and crown rot, one of the most common problems when caring for Phalaenopsis orchids at home. Results: the orchid plants cared for using this method all developed very well and recovered noticeably after a period of use. The leaves became greener, thicker, and firmer, while the root system also developed more strongly with many new young roots appearing. Especially orchid plants that had not bloomed for a long time also began producing new flower spikes. Not only that, the number of buds on the flower spikes also increased. The buds became plumper and developed more evenly than before. For plants currently in the blooming stage, the flower colors also became more vibrant, fresher, and especially lasted much longer on the flower spikes. Many plants even continued blooming continuously for up to 6 months before beginning to fade. This proves that when properly supplemented with nutrients and cared for appropriately, orchid plants will develop more healthily, absorb nutrients more effectively, and maintain excellent flowering ability. What do you think about today's fertilizer formula? If you found this video useful, do not forget to press like, subscribe to the Wonder Garden channel, and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss upcoming videos sharing extremely useful orchid care tips.